What is up, YouTube? How are you guys doing? My name's Hunter. This is another episode of Hall Violence TV. We got Netflix MMA coming this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Netflix, they're doing their own MMA now. If you didn't know, now you know. It's going to be some good shit, too. They got legends all over the card. It's going to be good. And they do the boxing stuff previously, and it's always come out really good. And I'm excited for it, man. So we're going to get into that, bro. I'll be digging into the main event, co-main, and then probably another fight or two on that card. So it's going to be really good. I'm excited for it just because I know it's Netflix. It's their first time doing MMA. I know that they're going to show out, bro. And I just feel like they have all the money, bro. They have all the production stuff. Like, they're going to make a huge deal out of it. So, you know, it's going to be good. And it's done by MVP Productions with Jake Paul. That dude, I almost said Jagaloon, but yeah, we all know about Jake Paul, man. I consider him an athlete. I consider Jake Paul an athlete, bro. So I feel like he gets a lot of shade and hate. He's a little bit on the character side, but he's not too bad, bro. Then he's doing his thing, like him or love him. He's doing his damn thing. So that's pretty cool, man. They got that coming up, and what I'm wondering is if Netflix MMA is legit, or if it's more like a cash grab. Like, are they just going to do like a one and done type of thing, make a huge amount of money off of it, and then never do it again? Or are they going to keep doing it? So I'm curious to see what Netflix does with that, if they're going to continue to do more events or tournaments or something like that along the lines down the future. So I'm curious to see what happens there. We also have the UFC Vegas 117 Allen versus Costa. That's happening this Saturday as well. So that's going to be pretty cool. And that's a slept on card. And then we got the Netflix going. So that's taking over most of the attention. But the UFC and that main event specifically is going to be a banger. I can guarantee you that. Man. It's freaking Friday, son. So I'm going to try to get this edited up and have it so it's good to go and be ready for the fights and everything on Saturday. So you have some time to watch it. And it's going to be good, man. We're going into, you got Rousey versus Carano, Diaz versus Perry, and Ngannou versus Lynn. It's going to be good, man. So tune in. We got the Netflix card. Like I said, it's their first MMA event. So I'm curious to see how they're going to do it. See what type of structure they're going to use and everything like that. So it's going to be in the Intuit Dome in Vegas. So that's going to be a pretty huge spotlight. So, you know, there's going to be a ton of people there. It's probably going to be sold out. So I'm excited for it, bro. And if you're new here, welcome to HallViolence TV, bro. This is the little setup. This is what we got going on. Yeah, man, I'm nothing crazy myself, but I do partake in the wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and stuff like that. And trying to gravitate towards more MMA training for myself specifically, but wrestling is mainly my thing, man. I grew up doing it and enjoy doing it. And jiu-jitsu is a lot of fun as well. And it translates, but it also doesn't translate as well as you think it would with being a wrestler. So it definitely helps with the awareness. But yeah, man, I love doing that. I love breaking down the fights. I love talking about the future fights and everything like that. Dog's over there doing something, being a little goofball. What's up, buddy? He's a little jaggling. If you don't know, I got a German wire hair pointer. He's about almost 2 in June, and he's a menace, bro. He's a menace. We love him. Love him to death. But he's in that menace phase, so he just likes to always like almost antagonize, and it's crazy because you got to see it for yourself and be around him because he's absolutely a character. But he's teaching us patience, or at least we're trying to learn it the best we can because that's what we ask for. We always ask for patience, and what do you get? You don't get patience. You get more tests and opportunities to be patient. So that's all we're trying to do, man. But jumping straight into it, the Ronda Rousey versus Carano. Curious to see how this fight goes. I think it's dope because you got two of the biggest pioneers of women's MMA. They made women's MMA to what it is today, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. Two OGs in the sport. They started it from the ground up, and then they brought women's MMA to what it is now, to the platform that all the women fighters, MMA fighters, whoever, competitors, all have a platform now. So shout out to those two goats. But with Ronda, you got to look out for the clinch. She's going to try to get in the entryway using a clinch. Obviously, you got to watch out for her judo. She will throw the shit out of you if you give her the clinch. So that's going to be what I think she's going to be looking for. And then she's going to try to get the fight to the ground, obviously. A lot of ground and pound. Her ground and pound's pretty nasty. So she's been out of the fight game for a minute, though. She did the WWE. She had a few brutal losses before going to WWE. So I'm curious to see how it is now. She's a bit older. And then Carano, she has the striking more so. She's going to be trying to keep it on the feet. So obviously you got an old school battle of one fighter trying to take it to the ground, one fighter trying to keep it standing. So I think that dynamic has always been interesting. So I think this is going to be pretty dope. And then, yeah, man, I think it's going to be cool. Netflix has got a few things going on. They're doing a lot of stuff. So I think it's cool that they're taking up on the MMA, the world right now. So I think that's cool. And then you got the real BMF fight of the night, bro, is Diaz versus Perry. You got these two OGs, bro. These guys are just some of the two baddest dudes on the planet, bro. They don't quit. They don't know when to stop. They don't give a fuck. And they just like to fucking fight, bro. And I love it. It's going to be I think it's going to be just pure violence from the start. It's going to be I think it's a fan favorite fight. It's going to be a lot of shit talk, and I think it's going to be fast paced, bro. It's going to be 3 rounds. You got Nate Diaz. He's going to be strong in that walking you down. He's got crazy cardio. He's real durable. Can't break that mother trucker down, bro. And he's going to be trash talking the whole time, pointing at you, talking shit, chirping at you when he hits you. So that's going to be what he's looking for. You got Mike Perry. He's more of a brawler, bro. He's going to be more power focused. He's going to be wanting to hit you with big shots, elbows, and real close and stuff like that. So he might try to cut Nate early. And if you know, Nate has a ton of scar tissue damage. So he's going to cut. He's going to get cut really easily if strikes do land. So I'm excited for that matchup, bro. And I think they're gonna bang it out. And I think it's going to be bloody. I think it's going to be a nasty fight. And I think Mike Perry is going to get stoppage by round 2 TKO. And I love Nate Diaz, bro. But I think Mike Perry is a freaking killer, man. Him and that bare knuckle, people be punching him and shit, bro. And he headbutts them while they're punching him. And he breaks their hand while he headbutts their hand, bro. It's different. It's a different psychological mental warfare, bro. This guy is absolutely a killer, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, I'm just flipping over my little notes, man. I be trying to prepare and shit, bro. Look, I got this whole thing, bro. I got this, you know what I'm saying, man? We doing it, bro. We trying to stay organized and shit, man. It does help. Just trying to keep the flow of everything going and stuff. And then the last fight I had on that one is Ngannou versus Lins. If you know Francis Ngannou, it's his return to MMA. It's a long time. He's been doing a lot of boxing, and he's got the fucking power, bro. One singular shot can end the whole fight. So I know Lins is durable. He's strong. He's powerful. He's going to be, on paper, a tough matchup. But Francis Ngannou, bro, I think he's just going to go in there and he's going to find the guy's chin. And he's going to get a round 1 knockout, and he's going to walk out there and call it a night. And he's going to make a lot of money while doing it. And he's just going to have another highlight reel. And then maybe that sparks him back in MMA. Does he go into UFC? Can we get Francis Ngannou back in the UFC heavyweight division? Can you imagine? Just get him back in there. Fuck it, dude. Him and Dana need to squash their beef they got going on. I'm trying to see Francis Ngannou versus Tom Aspinall. Francis Ngannou versus Josh Hokic. Imagine that fucking heavyweight fight. Josh Hokic versus freaking Francis Ngannou at heavyweight. That would be insane. I don't know how that would even play out, because you can't count out Josh Hokic, bro. That guy is he's a little missile. And then I also had Aline Pereira. That's Powhatan's sister, bro. Alex Pereira. It's his sister. She fights in karate combat. And I think a few other organizations, but she's doing MMA on this, so I had my eye out on her. And I'm just a fan of the Pereiras, and I like the relationship they have. And there's a respectable family. They're good fighters, and I like how the brother supports the sister supports the brother. So I just it's dope. I think it's dope. So hopefully she catches the dub. And then another thing I had too, I thought was interesting, was if Netflix keeps doing MMA. So if Netflix keeps doing MMA, is it another bargaining chip for them, for fighters? You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, do you think fighters and everything like that will use this as a bargaining chip if MMA continues to happen on Netflix? If Netflix does their MMA, do you think that fighters will tend to gravitate more towards that? Or do you think they're still going to go with the UFC and the contracts? I don't know, bro. I think it's going to be a little interesting. So I think if it's successful, which I think it will be, I'd be curious to see if Netflix continues to do MMA and they like continue to push this whole other organization. And if they do, and it's going to be good, it's going to be good. That's going to push and put the pressure on all the other combat sports MMA organizations to step it up, in my opinion. I think they're going to have to step it up a bit more after Netflix does this, and I think the numbers are going to be really good. So I know Dana White's kind of like I don't care what's going on type of guy and all this stuff, and I know they're successful, but Netflix MMA I think is going to be dope, bro. So I think it's going to maybe change the trajectory of how MMA is looked upon and how they're going to go from here on out and all that stuff. So very, very exciting to see. And I think it's going to be good, man. I just wanted this one to be a little quick, nothing crazy, but just right before the Netflix MMA and then the UFC Vegas 117, we have Allen versus Costa. That's going to be a slept-on fight. I think that Allen is probably one of the top light or featherweights in that division. He's just the top contender, always has been for a long time. He's just very solid dude. He's got really good striking. He's really crisp. He's very agile. Like his head movement's really good. So I'm curious to see if he can handle the Costa. I can't even say his first name. It's like Melquizael Costa. He's funky, bro. He's got that length. He's got the reach. So I'm curious to see if he can keep the distance at first and maybe touch Arnold up a little bit and then maybe go for that knockout strike. That's what I think is going to happen. I love Arnold Allen. I think he's a funny, badass dude. He's got a cool personality. I hope he wins, man. I wish everybody could win, but that's not the business we're dealing with, folks. These guys got to lose. Someone's got to lose. And I think Costa's going to get it done, bro. I think he's going to touch Allen and touch him up a few times. And I think he's going to get either like a head kick knockout or a big overhand punch. And I don't think Allen, I don't want to see him go to sleep, but I don't know, man. This Costa guy, he's pretty crazy, bro. He's got like crazy different colored hair and shit, bro. He's not he's looking to end the fight. So I'm curious to see how that fight's going to go. That's going to be a good main event on there. I'm curious, which one are you guys watching more of? Are you going to watch more of the UFC this weekend, or would you watch more of the Netflix MMA? I'm curious to see what you think. I think more people are going to go towards the Netflix because it's more accessible. It's a bigger streaming network and everything like that. And you're going to hear about it more on social media because, oh, Netflix is doing MMA. You're not really like, oh, yeah, UFC on Paramount, unless you really watch UFC. And I think it's pretty good, man. I think it's pretty exciting. I think it's exciting what we got going on, man. We're at like 87 subscribers, so we're just short of 100 subs. We need like 13 more if my math's right. Math's not my strong suit. But yeah, I just want to say, so every little like, comment, subscribe, engagement, share, repost, whatever you do, I appreciate it because it goes a long way. And if you do this type of stuff, you start to realize that the people asking you all the time to like, comment, subscribe aren't that annoying, because once you start doing it, you realize how much it helps you to elevate your platform to what you're trying to get it to. So anybody that does help and the people that do support, thank you. Last video did pretty good, so we're just trying to keep the momentum going, trying to keep some stuff up for you guys, keep it fresh, new stuff every week, trying to do 1 to 2 main videos a week, couple reels a day, keep the engagement up, you know what I'm saying? Go like, comment, subscribe, show your boys some love, because, yeah, man, that's what we need, man. The world needs more love, bro, because on some real shit, bro, it's too much hate, too much spite, too much... I don't know, man. The world's a crazy place right now, and it's just people are even crazier, and you know what I'm saying? That's why I have that back there. The world is fine, but the people are fucked. That's what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Knocking over hats and shit, but yeah, the world is fine. The people are fucked, people. You know what I'm saying? We're doing okay. We just gotta maybe unite a little bit more, show a little more love, spread a little more care, a little more thoughtfulness to the people that you're being around on the daily, and just, maybe, I don't know, just be a little more attentive. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need more of. I don't know. We need Jesus though. That's for sure. That's for sure. I'm sipping on some liquid death, squeezed to death. It's like an orange little sody. It's pretty good, though. It's not bad. It's not like normal sparkling water. When you get sparkling water, it tastes like shit. It's not like that. It doesn't taste that bad. It's actually pretty good. And, yeah, man, I'm going to wrap this up. That's all I got for you, bro. So God bless you. Hope you are having a good weekend, man. Or you're going to have a good weekend. Hopefully you had a good week. Hopefully work was good, or your business is doing good, your kids is doing good, you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a man, I hope you're doing good, bro. And if you're also a man, I want to tell you that I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of the things you're doing. Because a lot of people as men, we don't hear that enough. We don't tell each other that enough because we're also focused on, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that, got to do this, got to do that, got to do that, and we never give ourselves props, dude. And you let alone, you never really hear another man tell each other that you're proud of each other. So if someone hasn't told you today, brother, I'm proud of you. Keep going. Keep your foot on the gas. Don't stop. Keep pursuing the things you want in life, because at the end of the day, if you're pursuing the things that you want to in life, you're going to make yourself happy. You just got to keep the pressure going, because you keep the pressure going, pressure creates diamonds, and it's going to fucking only get better from there. So you just got to keep going, man. There's going to be ups, downs, stagnations. Stagnations, is that a word? I don't know. There's going to be times where it's stagnant. And, you know what I'm saying? What do we call that? You hit a wall, and sometimes you just gotta fucking punch through that bitch and just keep going, man. And that's gonna be it for me. I appreciate you. You're loved. You're valued. And I'll catch you on the next episode. We'll do a recap of this Netflix MMA and anything happens crazy over the weekend with the UFC. God bless you. Have a good weekend, and peace out.